Well, so here we are, back in the shed. Different shed this time, not at work but at home. The naughty car is sitting beside me, feeling sorry for himself. So I think the first thing we should do is we'll do a bit of unboxing, because some bits have arrived from Aunt Freeman. You probably don't know what's in there, but I know what's in there. A nice little bag arrived today. Oh, it's got all sorts of stuff. So we'll just rip into it and see what we've got in here. Ah, that's another new sunroof catch. Look at that. To replace the other new one that fell off onto the road somewhere. So at some stage we'll get that put on. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that flash? So messaging backwards and forwards to Ants, and I said to him I needed some new points and a condenser and a coil, and he said to me, or he messaged back and says, well, what about electronic ignition? And I went, yeah, that's a very good idea. So we're going to put that in. That'll be fun, won't it? Reasonably easy. One would hope anyway. I've fitted these before, but you just never know your luck. What else have we got in here? Ooh, that's flash. I'll give them top marks of packaging. Like most people that I get parts from, they all must take classes in how to excessively use tape. Oh, that looks way too flash. He's looking at the other one thinking, oh yeah, that'll do. So this one is a Magnet Morelli. I wonder where it's made. It's got some really interesting, you can read it on there, writing. Does it say where it's made? Powerful type, it says. Interference suppressed. Doesn't say where it's made though. One would assume it's got lots of writing on there too, just so that if you don't know what you're doing, you can read it and still probably don't know what you're doing. So anyway, oh, I knew he wouldn't forget, so he's left me a little note which will say, please pay. Oof. Whew. Yeah. So I'll have to pay that, won't I? Just to keep in his good books. So I think this here is fairly self-explanatory. I don't know whether you want to actually watch me doing it. I suppose you might. Problem being is I'm not very good at cutting in videos. I tried it once or twice and didn't have much luck. So I might give that a whirl, eh? I'll finish this bit here, then I'll dick around and we'll try and do that other bit. Get the camera set up so you can see what I'm doing. That sounds like a good idea. Why don't we do that? Right, so here we are. I've got the camera set up down here so you can see what I'm doing in there. And then once we've done in there, we'll do the coil. So I'll pull that lead off. Get rid of that. I'll need to reuse that. So I'm going to do this all in place without taking the distributor out. We should be able to do that successfully, one would hope. And the other bit of a kicker is, at work I'd have the correct spanner, at home I don't, so we'll be using this thing. I'll get that undone off there. That one comes off there. Oh, get off there. Trying not to lose all the bits and pieces. So I'm going to see if I can take out the whole points plate all in one go. Don't know if I can, but we'll give it a whirl. Screwdriver. Here we go. Get rid of the condenser. Oh, it's fallen on the floor into the bucket, which is okay. And these things are a bit of a pest to put back on too. Right, so they're out. Yeah, I don't know whether I can just forcibly remove all that, or whether I actually got to take the, I've got to take the points out. So that little spring clip, oh look at that, hey, stuck to the end of the screwdriver. That was good, wasn't it? Oh, now it's fallen off, just as well the floor's clean. Found it. So we'll pull that part of the points out. Yep, got them out. What do they look like? Not bad. Not too bad. And now we can take all the excess bits out that we don't need anymore. If I can get my fingers in there. There we go, take that out. And the distributor plate. Come on, let you come. That's going to be annoying, isn't it? You obviously got to have your mouth just in the right spot to get that out. So there we go. Oh, I think it's all cool in there. So we've got a whole bunch of bits down here on the floor, which have all come out of there. And now we've got this bit. This is part of the electronic ignition. So it only goes one way. So you throw the wires back through the hole. I'm sure people have watched other people do this. And pull that all the way through. Pull the wires. Yeah, the wires have to go on top. So that now needs to go down. Or do we put that? Oh. Hang on, we'll just back the bus up here a wee bit. We'll take that out. But with a seam, we've got to put that in first. And now we've got to line up all the little screw holes. That's going to be fun, isn't it? There we go. Oh, I'm going to start sneezing now. Right, so we should be able to put that one, screw it into there. Come on, and you go. Nice, right, you got that one in. And this one goes on that side. And find a little hole that it screws into. Come on. You know, you get your hand just about in the right spot to turn it. There we go. And everything decides to get in the way. And of course we've got to put the screw back in that held in the condenser. It had fallen into the dirty bucket underneath. And I think this one here is just so that you get it all lined up. Come on, screw in. Oh, this is being awkward. I can see it there. That cliff is just getting in the way. Let's see if we can just start that without wrecking anything. No, it doesn't want to know. Oh, this could be bad. Hang on, I'll just get something so we can line that hole up. So that would appear as though it's probably where it needs to go there. Yeah, got him. Now that's quite loose in there, isn't it? So we'll just screw that in. Both sides, and that one again. I suppose while I'm here I should really throw some oil down that oiling hole. Right, now we can put these back in. Yeah. So that all goes in there, and then where's the other little bit? You got this bit here which has got a magnet in it, and I'm pretty sure that just goes on. Oh, it's a bit loose, isn't it? Just kind of just flops on there. Well, then the rotor goes on. Oh, it's gonna. I'm assuming that that's okay. I'm not sure about that. Well, that would have stuck on there way better than that. I wonder if I should put something between those two. Oh no, that's holding it down now. Done. So that's basically installing that part of the system into the distributor. So all we have to do now is remove the coil and replace said coil. So we'll turn the camera off again and we'll move the camera around and we'll do some more work. What do you think? I think it's a pretty good idea. Right, well, since you've been away, well, I've been away, who's been away? Someone's been away. A wee bit of time's passed and I've had tea. Cooked some steak on the barbecue. Had a margarita. So things are looking good. So we should perhaps get back onto this down here is what we should be doing. So if I just move the camera, oh, there's this thing, and we'll just put it down to here so you can see, hopefully, what it is that I'm doing. So we finished doing that bit in there which you can no longer see. Now we're going to do this bit. That's the coil. Now the other day that was so hot you couldn't touch it, and it doesn't look that old, but you know, who would know? So anyway, we'll get that off. Hopefully that lead's okay. So rip that wire off there, and we've got an earth strap. I knew I'd do it to myself, didn't I? I need that, and where's it gone? That one. Need these two so we get in there. Oh, put it in undo mode. So I'll take that off. Now it's a bit of a bugger, you know, because I do this all day at work, working on cars, and then you come home and you're still having to work on cars. And what's even worse, I don't get paid for it because it's my car. And I'm hoping that these... Oh no. That's right, I remember now. No, nuts and bolts. So to get we might be able to wing this actually if I'm clever enough. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, you buggers. You can see the new one. Got a slot there and a slot there, so you don't actually have to take the bolts out, you just undo them and you go do it and you pull it out. Oh, you hear that? It's got oil in it. But this one here doesn't do that. Now that's, I'm going to have to, unless I'm really, really lucky, we'll see how lucky we are. So I've undone that nut. This could all turn to custard really quickly. So we'll just try and... Oh god, that doesn't feel like it wants to play the game. You know, I watch a lot of other YouTube videos, video people, and they come across the same sort of dramas and you think, oh god, that must suck. Because I think that's just, is it just tuning or is it? We got that one off, so we'll put that nut back on there hopefully to stop that bolt falling through. Yeah, that one's saved. So we've just got to get the other one off now. What you really want's an electric gun or something to do it really quickly. It's coming off.
I bought some lubrication for the mechanic.
Oh, what have you bought me?
Gin?
Oh, I was just telling the people out there in video land.
Oh, the people.
That we'd had margaritas, and now we've got a gin. What gin's this gin?
Green tea.
Oh, so see, green tea gin. For yous that don't know, I make my own gin, and this is green tea. So things could get out of hand pretty quick. I'll have to have a drink now. But I don't do they allow you to drink on YouTube? I'm not sure. What do you think, Hamish?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. I think next time I'll put more green tea in it. But anyway, so we got those. We got those two. See, if I hadn't been able to do that, I would have had to have taken, can you see it, the tail light off to get to the back of those two bolts, which would have been a real pain. So anyway, now we can do this bit. Can we do that bit? No. What we'll do is we've got to take and swap these terminals over onto the new one. So I need to get another socket. is it 8 or is it 7? Oh no, it's 8mm. Using my new or newish blue point socket set that I bought for home. Works mint. So we're just going to quickly take these off and I mean on the negative side. Oh, now that's interesting, isn't it? They've got these around the other way. Oh, luckily the nuts fit. And take this other one off. Yeah. Dropping stuff on the floor. Oh, where did that go? Oh no, it's on there. I mean, as you can see, I don't know if you can see from there, but old Silty sits on a nice piece of carpet in the garage. Why doesn't that not want to screw on there properly? Well, there we go. Means I've got to switch the... Okay, so we've done that. So we'll slide that in that way and slide that one down that way, and then we can do it up again. Fun times. Getting covered in stuff. Let's see how good we can do this. I hope you can see. Actually, oh, if I just do that, it's going to have the same effect if I can just hold. We'll stop those bolts from moving. Do the nuts up. There you go. Wasn't that hard, was it? No, Richard, it wasn't that hard. So we should be able to just do that up. There we go, it's doing up. To me that looks like it's sitting a tad high. But now we have to put that wire, jump it around to that side because that's the positive side. Put it like that, I guess. Put that one back on there because that one there's the ground for the tail light circuit. Because the lamps don't have an internal earth on them, so it's done through a wire. I do that. Oh, wouldn't you believe it? I got this shit going on. So I've got to undo these again to put these wires on. Why didn't I think of that before? Because you didn't take any notice, Richard. That's what's wrong. Right. Yeah, I'm not ever sure whether it's a good idea to have margaritas and gins when you're busy doing stuff on cars. I mean, we don't drink at work, obviously, but so I can take that terminal off. Don't need that anymore. I need the washer, so we can put that on the negative side. Go on, get on there. So I'm not going to explain to you how all this witchcraft works as far as taking the points out and putting what people call electronic ignition. One of my other sons, Thomas, he just calls all this sort of stuff just witchcraft, and he's probably right. I mean, once you know the basics of how it all works, it's fairly straightforward, but for those people that don't know much about cars, they just think, oh well, it's got something wrong with it, it needs to go to the mechanic. And that's where I come in for my day job. But these days we don't, well, I'm starting to do a bit more of it, but points and things in cars sort of, I don't know, died away, I would say, God, it would be 30 odd years ago now, I think, since a car was made that had pointed ignition. Now everything's all electronic. So we get those two. So there we go, that bit's all done. So coil's on there. We've got that to there, that to there. The only bits that are now missing is the distributor cap. Now I'm hoping that I don't have to do anything to the timing, because we haven't moved the distributor at all. Okay, there's bloody nasty clips over there. So that's on there, that's on there. As you'll see, these have a small end and a big end. The small end goes on the distributor cap on there, and then the big end goes on the coil. So I might have to see if I can make that, I might push that down a wee bit, but you never know. So I'll just stick that on there like that, like that. That's all loose. God, I hate these clips. So I think with all that done, perhaps it would be time to maybe, oh hang on, I'll come back, tighten that up. We could probably try and start him. It'd be fun if he works first time. I think I've done everything right. Have I done everything right, Richard? I'm not sure, Richard. We could sit here and have this little conversation with myself for hours and basically get nowhere. So what I think I'll do is we'll put the camera back so we can see the engine, and we'll see if it'll go. What do you think? We'll give that a whirl, shall we? Hang on a minute. So we'll lock everything in there, and oh god, I have filthy fingers, and we'll see if this will work. I think it should. Let's go. So I think possibly, maybe, you know, wiping dirty fingerprints off the back of the car. Call that, oh look at my hair, crikey, I haven't got any. We could probably call that a success. What do you think? Wasn't going before, now it's going. I had heard somewhere that resetting the timing has to be done at, I don't know, gazillion RPM and 36 degrees advance or something, but not for these. So I think we'll probably leave that there. The reason for the rush is we've got the Britain Euro Car Day this Sunday. So yeah, we'll be taking Silty along, and I don't think I'll probably see any of you there. Oh, you never know though. I've got a few followers in the local area. Here I am still wiping stuff off the back of the car. We fixed those, well, we fixed 90% of the oil leak that it had. But being a Fiat, you can never fix it all. There's still a wee bit of oil down there, but never mind. Yeah, so that's that. And I guess, oh God, there's crap all over there too. Oh, jeez. Come on, Silty, what are you doing? You're supposed to keep yourself nice and tidy. Yeah, like I say, we'll be out and about again this weekend. It's got fly crap all over it. So, yeah, we'll see you then. Until then, goodbye.